Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Friday, December 19th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us as we head into the weekend. Woo! What a game last night in Monday Night Football. One of those ones to remember. Come right down to the wire to a two-point conversion, to the triple two-point conversion, because that's basically what Seattle did to snag the win there in that one. Hope you tuned in. Hey, shout out Timmy Choo Shoes if you're out there in the chat, buddy. Timmy Two Shoes came in the chat yesterday, and he was like, "Take Charbonneau to get an anytime touchdown." And then, as I seen that in the chat, my gut said, "You know what? That guy's going to get the first touchdown." And I brought it up, on the thing. I said, "Grab that Charbonneau to get the first touchdown." And guess what? Sure enough, he ran that thing and punched it in for the first touchdown. We cashed a nice plus 850 on that. Hope you tailed that one. Hope you can thank. Shout out Timmy Two Shoes for that. You got your anytime touchdown, and I hope you tailed the first touchdown in that one. Other than that, it was a rough spot for me, so that definitely saved my day yesterday. Otherwise, it was a 3-5 day for me. We hit the NHL best bet, so that streak continued there for me. And then I got a little crazy on the props. I tried a couple too many props, and I dropped a few of those. So 3-5 day. We're still winning day, thanks to the plus 850 on Charbonneau. We're running that one in. I'll take it. Plus money like that. Back-to-back winning days, looking to kick that off. And NC State for me, so looking like we've got a 1-0 to start the day. Headed in the weekend. Got Ron with me today. Brian, got to work late, so he's like, shout out to everybody. He'll probably see Brian back here tomorrow for the Daily Dangle. We'll go over some hockey. Big slate on Saturday, so shout out, Brian. Hope you have yourself a wonderful evening. Catch you back again tomorrow. Head over to Ron. How you doing, buddy?
Bronchitis, man. Yeah, but I'm back. Still a little under the weather, but had to make it. Yeah, nice day for me yesterday. Nice 70% day. I did hit 2 or 3 of the best bets. Did lose the Boston Bruins. Thought that was a good spot. They usually good as a home dog, but couldn't get it done against your Oilers there, Rod. I did hit Seattle last night, and I hit the Dallas Mavericks outright. Sorry, Ron, on. Against the Pistons there. So it was a good night for me, a winning night. So ready to get back at it. Did hit some soccer earlier. If you were on the dangle, you caught the play. It was Borussia Dortmund -1. They went 2-0. So good start to the day, and we'll get it tonight. Let's go.
I got the hook on the Seattle game. I had the -1.5 in that one. So I was on the right side. I just should have scooped up the money line, knowing that thing was going to come right down to the wire, not mess with the 1.5. Make note, don't mess with the 1.5. Grab the money line in those spots when you really think that team's going to win and it's going to come down to it. But I figured field goal is what I had in my head. I'm like, this thing will come down to someone kicking the field goal. So the 1.5, I figured I was good. Wasn't thinking we were seeing that many 2-point conversions to finish it off, or 2-point conversion to win it. Almost like college football last night. It was a heck of a game. Battled back and forth, shut out both those squads. Hey, you never know. You might see them again in the playoffs coming forward here in the NFC. It's definitely possible that we can see a rematch for Rams in Seattle. But hey, let's get on to Friday's slate as we head into the weekend. Excited for it. Lots of big games rolling. We got one considering. Let's kick it off. It's that time of year. We got some college football playoffs to get to, and we got the first one up on the slate. Alabama taking on Oklahoma. Here in this one, I see 1.5 most places Oklahoma laying. Total wise, 41 in most places. Head over to Ron to get started. What do you like here?
Yeah, you look at the DeVore era, man, since he's been in Alabama on the road, they've gone under 1 time in 10 games on the road. So I got to go with the over here. I know that under was at Oklahoma last year, 24-3, but I still got to look. It's a nice revenge spot for Alabama. I think they at least score. That they got embarrassed on national TV in that SEC championship, negative yards rushing. I don't think that happens tonight. I think they throw the ball a little more. No, it's supposed to be a little windy out there, but we'll see what happens. But last time at Tuscaloosa, it was 23-21. That took it to 44. I have this capped at 45, so I got about 4.5 points of value. So I'm going to take the over on this one.
Yeah, as you said, it's Kalen DeBoer games even Kalen DeBoer games in the era of Alabama when he's playing against top level teams. Teams with winning records, winning more than 75% of the games, 8-1 to that under, as you say. And that one, I believe, was just snuck over. But I think the totals are a little bit higher than what we see in this one, in those games as well. In Alabama games have definitely been higher in some of those numbers. So I could definitely see the over here, but I'm going to go the under. I really do. I think this is a battle in the trenches. Coming into Norman, and it's gonna be a windy night too. We're looking at gusts up to 27 miles an hour in this game, and that for me, I look, and that's where Alabama's really gonna try to have to go, is through the air. Good luck running. Oklahoma can definitely slow up this run game for sure. We've seen where you can beat Oklahoma is through the air in that secondary. They've given up some big chunk plays to some big teams at times this year. So is it possible? It's possible, but we're going to have to give it to Alabama if they can be able to navigate that wind, because I'm throwing a football at a 27-mile-an-hour gust grabs that ball. It's going to go. It's not going to land where you think it is. You're going to almost have to lead receivers, and it could be an interesting game here tonight. And on the other side of things, Oklahoma, what have they done all season long? You got to keep getting better. You got to remember Mateer's dealing with a hand injury. It's got to be getting healthier and healthier as the year's been going on, and we've seen that it was seeing a little bit of an increase. So, man, I still like the under. I really do. I think this comes down to we see some long drives that end in some field goals in this one. Tough to decide a winner. Winner-wise, it's over at Tony's Picks. Side-wise, I'm sticking with the under. We're butting heads today. It's just one of those days that sometimes, hey, we're not on the same side of things. That's why we do what we do, so that you get a different opinion on each side, and it is what it is. It comes right down to it. Gee, someone likes 27-24. Someone's with you right there. 27.
That's really high. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking maybe 24-21.
Yeah, because 24-21 gets us would get you up and over that total as well. But hey, that wraps up the opening night, our opening game here in the college football playoffs. Looking forward to it. Should be a good one. Hey, that brings us over to some college basketball. We'll do that. Just looking at some games here. Hey, Navy's up early on Coppin 20-18 in that one. We had a couple earlier games. Sanford whipped it up. Ooh, some people were bet Dartmouth in that one, and I see Sacred Heart came rolling along as a 1-point dog at home, covered by 23. Holy, whooped up Dartmouth there earlier today. So, hey, it's still that time of year, though. We'll leave it up to the cap to decide. See, Grambling up over Hampton by 10-2. Leave it up to you to decide what you got here, Ron. If you got anything, if you're dabbling as a college basketball, what do you like here tonight?
Yeah, I got a few plays for us. Looking at some Big East action there. We got Seton Hall and Providence going at it. I don't like that defense for Providence. I know they're at home. They're laying points, and we know we always look at they're laying points at home, but I think Seton Hall might get them here. They got good defense. Only on 39% from the field. If they start shooting their threes, which they can hit them 36%, that could be trouble for Providence. So I'm going to look at the Seton Hall Pirates right there. And Mississippi Valley State, you know what we do. I don't care. Florida State, I know they're not that good a team, but still, they're telling us 40.5. Well, I'm going to look at the under in this game. I think under 163.5. I don't like Mississippi Valley State scoring, and I don't like Florida State the way they are. And that line's way too high to take Florida State. So I'm going to look at that one. Look at the Akron Zips, just too much offense for Eastern Michigan. They're averaging almost 98 points a game, shooting 50% from the field, 52% from the field. So I'm going to look at that one. Western Kentucky, a home dog. I like them a lot here, only allowing 41% at home from field goal range. So I think Tulsa might be in trouble. I think Western Kentucky probably can win that one outright tonight. And I'm going to go out west late tonight. We're doing the whole slate, right, Rod?
Yeah, whatever you like here in this spot. We're right to jam. Yeah. Once we get to conference play, we'll break down some conference games and dig a little deeper as we go. We'll break it into segments as we still too early for that. So pick what you got.
Yeah, we'll go out west. With BYU, man, they're laying 32.5, but that total seems a little low for a BYU game. I think we get up and over 144.5. Great offense for BYU. 49% from field goal, 37 from three. And Abilene Christian averaging about 14 turnovers a game, so that could be trouble for them. And then St. Mary's. I'm going to go with the Gales. I went with the Gales, and they just got me over the number in that last game. I had them as a premium. I think the Gales at minus 13 get up and over that against Florida Atlantic.
And well, see, opposite day. I'm definitely on the other side of that one. I'll take FAU in that one. I think just 13 and a half is too many points. I think the Gales do win this game, but FAU could definitely they can shoot the three. They can play some solid basketball. I think this is for me. I've got this capped at about 6 to 8 point win here for the Gales. So you're going to give me 13 and a half. I got to grab FAU plus the 13 and a half in that matchup. And then another one. I'm looking at here. I like Akron. I'll just lay the points there. People are betting Eastern Michigan because this opened 16 and a half and down to 15 and a half. And I got the Zips by 20 plus. I just think they're that much the better squad. You like the over, right?
No, I like Akron.
Oh, you just like Akron? All right. I thought you were talking
the
over
offense.
too. Too much offense. I think they could put 100 here. On Eastern Michigan if they want to, but I think they score well into the 90s. I don't see Eastern Michigan maybe lucky. I think this could be 95 to 70. And big Akron win here. I'm with you there. Love Akron. I just don't see the Eastern Michigan angle in this one at all that we see people betting. Another one I like here. Where is it? Kind of like Villanova coming into Wisconsin here. I think you're getting 4 points. I know Wisconsin's a solid basketball team, but so is Villanova here. Look at playing 8-2 last 10 games, 7-3 against this number, and I'm getting over possession. Yep, I got to take Villanova here plus the 4 in that matchup. And then everybody's looking. Another one I'm looking at here is you're looking at Belmont taking on the Anteaters here. You look at Belmont, hey, off to that great start, right? 11-1, playing great. 4-0 on the road. Why are they getting 2 points here against an Anteater squad that's only 7-4? Home court to the Anteaters, 5-2, 1-4 against that number. Simon Funkio line of the day, giving the Anteaters minus the 2. I think they easily cruise to the win there and stop the Belmont train that everybody's sometimes they look at some of these numbers. There's one of them that I think right here. You look at who Belmont has played this season. Has it been the top echelon of the elite, or has it been like the Evansburgs, the Richmonds? Who else did we have got? We played somebody named Fisk, and we dropped 96 on them. Congrats, Lipscombs, Oral Roberts. Yeah, I don't see any. Anybody big. I think them stats on some of those games. You see UC Irvine. I think they had a tougher schedule going through games here. I like the Anteaters here in the spot to slow up Bell. Somebody knows something with that line, just the way it is. I find these spots. I think that's what it is. Give me the Anteaters there. What else we got here? Why is Norfolk another one? There we go. There's a funky line. Want to see a funky line? Why is Norfolk laying 5 here against Jackson State? Neutral court game. So Norfolk out on the road, they've been awful. They got no wins, but they're laying 5 here in the night. 4-2 against the number. Why? Because they're a dog most of these spots. I'll take Jackson State plus the 5 points you're going to give me in that matchup. Norfolk shouldn't be laying points versus anybody. I'll take Jackson State in that one. And then give me the over FAMU and Tarleton. Tarleton favorite, big. I think FAMU is able to chip in enough to do their part to get us up and over that total of 147. And then Southeastern Louisiana taking on LSU. Blowout. There's a reason that's at 24. I think it should be 30. I'll lay with LSU over Louisiana as Southeast CLA in that one. I think that's it for the college basketball slate. Yeah, I'm not. This Washington laying 7.5. I'd have to lean to Seattle at home here. Getting the 7.5. I think they'll be able to keep that close. I think that's almost like the Super Bowl game there. So we'll be to Seattle plus the 7.5 at home versus Washington. Hey, that wraps up the college basketball slate. Let's head on over and we'll quickly run through the NHL because we know that me and you ran through the NHL already once today. Goalie wise, I think we do have just about all them confirmations that we said were expected and been confirmed, except for a couple. Most of them have been all good to go when we look at the NHL. Carolina, Florida. Carolina is the only one that's still unexpected, whether they're going to put Boosie or Kochekov. You look at the other side of things, Vancouver, same thing. Demko, Sorokin confirmed. Wedgwood confirmed for Colorado. Hellebuck not confirmed. Vamilka taking on Markstrom confirmed. And Dostal and Smith all confirmed there in the NHL side of things. We'll go over the whole card. Anything there that you missed off the Dilly Dangle?
Not really. I still like the Canes on the road. I know it's probably going to be boosty, but I think the Canes are the spot here. They got embarrassed last year in playoffs, so I think they get them back right here. And then Dallas and Anaheim, I got to take the Ducks on the plus money there at home. They just been a great underdog at home. And then, like I said, my best bet, I like the Jersey Devils. They play better away from Prudential. It seems like, man, I'd get them out of Jersey and look what they're doing. They're just unbelievable. In Utah, it's been a hard stretch for them. They've been traveling lately. So what is it? 3 and 4 nights or 4 and 6, something. But yeah, Utah's in a bad spot here.
Hey, for me, not a lot's changed for me. We're definitely up on a couple of these. I like Florida here. I know I'm getting a plus price here on Florida. Bobrovsky taking on Carolina. Boosie. I know Carolina. They've struggled against Florida. That's all I'm looking at, just head to head over the last couple seasons. So I think Florida's starting to pick up their play. 6-3-1 last 10 games. I like Bobrovsky to have himself a big game here tonight. I think over his saves, because I know Carolina's going to be coming. I'm with you. They are going to pepper Florida with some shots. So I like that play right there. Just Bobrovsky over saves today. I think Mr. Bob's your uncle. I think he's ready to go there in that one. Bobrovsky over saves. Because if Florida's going to win, you're going to need him to have a big game there in that one. And then Colorado, I think Colorado wins this. I'm on the -2.5. I don't trust the Jets here. Low scoring one as well. I think this is a 4-1 game. I'm really going to sprinkle on 4-1. And Colorado wins this 4-1. A little bit of exact score. And then, it's Dallas on the back-to-back. Everybody's paying. I'm opposite. I think Dallas continues to win. I like the Smith here. It's revenge, as they say. The Ducks got him earlier this season in a 7-5 meeting. I got to go with the Stars there in that one. Winners of 10 straight night games on the back-to-back spot is Dallas. Back-to-back? No, we don't worry about the back-to-back. But, hey, streaks are meant to be broken. We'll see what happens there in that one tonight. But, hey, that brings us off over to some NBA action we got rolling here tonight. A few games on the card. We got 5 games. We got the 76ers in to take on the Knicks. Few Knicks are playing here tonight that people expected to be out them on the back-to-back. That line shot up to 6. Total 230. We got the Heat in to take on the Celtics. That line pretty much hasn't budged all day. Still at 6.5. Boston been laying. Total-wise 231. I think that come up a point. I think it was at 230 earlier. The Bulls taking on the Cavs. Bulls laying 6. Spurs in to take on the Hawks. Spurs laying 3.5 there in that one. And then we got OKC in to take on Minnesota. OKC down to 7 now there in that game. Anything in the NBA for you tonight?
Yeah, look at that next game. They had the little hangover last night, almost lost, took a, Brunson shot to win that one. I think they pound the hell out of them tonight, though. It looks like everybody's playing. Towns is back in. Josh Hart's playing. The Knicks, if you're betting against them at home, you're losing money this year. They're 12-1 as a home favorite, and they're averaging winning by almost 15 points per game. There's no way I'm fading those New York Knicks at home. On the road's a different story. I'll take them at home all day and twice on Saturday. And as my numbers say, we saw this last couple days ago. The Bulls won outright against Cleveland. I think Cleveland smashing them tonight. They get them back at home. I know Cleveland has not been the best at home. Actually, they've been horrible as a home favorite, but that's a nice revenge spot. I think they smash the Bulls and pay them back tonight.
And for me, here in these ones, I like Boston. I think they smash the Heat here in this spot. I know Boston off a couple losses. Usually they're the bounce back team over the last couple seasons. And I think this is one of those spots that they do smash. I'll take the Celtics late the 6.5 here in this one. Who else? I like the over in that Bulls and Cavs game. I think we know the Bulls don't play a whole lot of defense. So if the Cavs going to be smashing, then the Bulls be giving up a whole pile of points. So 238 is definitely going to be light in that game. Give me the over. And then, man, I OKC 7, funky line there. I guess 7 and 6 ATS wise on the road. Maybe that's why they put this thing at 7. I don't know. Feels like a spot that I think I'm going to grab the Minnesota in the house of disappointment in the 7. I think they can keep it within a touchdown there against OKC. I really do. I think that's that spot. I mean, they sprinkle on the money line. But I'll take Minnesota plus the 7 in that one tonight. Yeah, I believe that wraps up all the sports action. I think we got to it all. Here we got the hockey, we got the college basketball, the NBA. We even did the bowl game for you. So hey, that brings us to the player prop parlay game in the future. We leave it up to the capper to decide whatever they got here in this spot. And then, hey, they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks because, hey, that's where you can find our best bets is over at Tony's Picks. Quick link is in the description. We'll head on over to Ron to get us going. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to look at a game between the Aston Villa and they're at home against Manchester United. This game is going to be Sunday morning in the EPL. Look at Aston Villa only allowing 6 goals at home, and you got Manchester United, who's been wishy-washy. You know, sometimes they play great, sometimes they don't. They're still giving up a lot of goals on defense on the road. So we're going to take Aston Villa on the money line to get it done on Sunday in the EPL. What I got tonight at Tony's Picks, I have a 3-pack in college basketball. I've been pretty hot in college basketball lately. I got my NBA 3-point play. Last night won that with the Dallas Mavericks. And I got to play in the college football playoff with Alabama and Oklahoma. So you can get that right now at Tony's Picks. And also my NHL Blue Line best bet. Fortunately, we dropped that with the Boston Bruins. We'll try to get that one back tonight for you. But like I said, everything's going well for the winter months. I'm on top of the leaderboard last 7 days, and yesterday was a really nice day for me. So trying to keep that momentum. Number 1 in NBA, number 2 in NHL this year. So, hey, Rod's been killing it in the college basketball, and I got an NBA, and we both got it in the hockey. So, hey, pair us up, and we're going to make you some money this winter.
Definitely. College basketball, man. Been quite the year, and it's continuing to roll. Shout out to everybody that joins us. Hey, shout out Brian. Popping in, saying hi. How's it going? Shout out to Andrew in the chat as well. JM joining us as well. JM, the king of the parlay. Be the 1-team or 2-teamer or a 3-teamer. He's always got us hooking up with a parlay there. Who else did I see up near the top? I seen some good old Nicholas Handy joining us as well. Richard Lockhart, welcome. Shout out Richard Lockhart as well joining us.
Kelly. Hey, Kelly, how you doing?
Kelly joining us as well.
Hey, she's off break now, right? Christmas break for the kids, right?
Christmas break up. Shout out Kelly.
There you go. Look at that. No students till January 6th.
Nice. Definitely nothing wrong with that. And hey, for me, back-to-back winning days over at Tony's Picks. So hey, looking to make it 3 winning nights over there. I've got a 3-pack in college basketball. Got 1 play in the college football playoff as well. Let's throw in a couple NBA here. Now these lines have percolated. We've heard some news. It's like I think I'm going to jump in board on a couple NBA. So a couple late steam plays. So when we get those late steam plays, that's the reason why you want to jump aboard long term here at Tony's Picks, because that late steam play will get emailed directly to you when you're aboard long term with me, with Ron, or any other capper you see here at Tony's Picks. When you're aboard long term, they get emailed directly to you. Also, prop plays. There's a prop play that the cappers put in. When you're aboard long term, you get those prop plays included in all long term subscriptions here at Tony's Picks. So definitely that is the way to go. There's a 2-for-1 capper promotional. Ron said he's been out last week and won the last 2 days. Pair us up. Let's have a big giant winning week together. Take that week pass, telling you. You know, you'll be glad you did. Get you right on through Christmas to the other side. A whole bunch of bowl games, a whole bunch of playoff games on the weekend. Massive hockey slate tomorrow as well. We know we got some NFL Sunday games as well. So, hey.
Tomorrow, too.
Yeah, that's right. We got a couple of Saturday games in. And next week rolling up, we got the triple header on Thursday as well. I think you're throwing some Saturday, throwing some Sunday. It's a busy week. Christmas week next week as well. So, hey, definitely be excited with the whole week and no kids, right? What you going to do? What you going to do? Don't get in trouble. We don't want to hear the what you're going to do. But if ever need be, reach out. Someone will bail you out. Don't get into too much trouble now, Kelly. But, hey, that wraps it up for the weekend. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I have a parlay. It's up there as a short because it would just be the same one here. So, same one I've got as a short. Check that out. It's right out there. It's Tony's Picks. Is a little 2-teamer for you. Love that play tonight over there. So, hey, any final words before we head on out there, Ron?
No, I guess it was mentioned too. You talked about the email, the late plays. We're going to be starting doing text as well, so they'll be able to do SMS right to their phone. So
yeah, get it right to you. So yeah, definitely that will be an option for clients moving forward as well. Once we get it edited in there, that will be an option. You'll be able to like flip the switch if you want that instead of getting an email. Hey, you'll have the option of getting it text messaged right to you as well. So definitely. Donovan Mitchell ruled out. Kind of figured.
It was Donovan or Davion?
Davion, I think it is. Davion, my bad. Mitchell ruled out. Cavs, right?
No, Cavs. Miami Heat. Let me look.
I thought it was Cavs.
Cavs is Donovan.
Yes,
Davion might be. Yeah, Davion's Miami. He's questionable.
Donovan, see? It is the Cavs.
With that line. Hold on, let me see what that line did.
Probably dropped. Did it drop? 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 Still 6.
Yeah, I'm seeing 5.5 now.
Yep, now it's going down. Yep. Ooh, the total went down a little too. Drop. Yep.
Yeah.
The important one. Yeah. The one I said, Donovan.
Yep, he's out. Man. Well, you gotta check because it just said Mitchell. I was like, okay, which one?
Right. Breaking news. Shout out to Alistair.
No relation, of course.
Yeah. Just that is an important piece. Another Bulls money line. Yeah. Quick. One of those ones you want the 6? Go now. If your book still gets 6, grab it. Quick. Go.
Yeah.
Cavs on a back-to-back too, right? They play tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
Front end, yeah.
Right? If I'm not mistaken, they play Saturday.
We got a fight tonight? Yeah, I'm not up on that. What do you think, Rob?
I hope. Well, I'm always going to cheer. Paul's plus 700. Yeah, I don't. Paul plus 700. I think he loses. I hope he gets knocked out. Didn't his brother just get knocked out? Time for Paul to get knocked out? Wasn't it? Right? Is this we got Logan and the other guy? I don't keep up on this.
I'm not. That's Alessandro.
Sorry. I don't want any prime contract of anything. Get the heck out of here with that crap. That stuff's toxic. I think it's Stay away from projects. Stay away.
I don't know, Kelly. That sometimes doesn't matter. When a star player goes out, then some of the others pick it up. So I wouldn't worry about your Cavs. They probably still hammer them.
That's the money grab fight gimmick. When I was in a money grab fight gimmick with those guys, that's probably why I stopped tuning in. When you see a Mike Tyson, or when we see a Mike Tyson go, and the thing's like this far from his face, and he's like, yeah, it's like, come on, get out of here. It was like
There's
watching
Kevin.
WWE. It's like overrated WWE is what that is. It's like the bad league about money grab, just to give it to hook you in to watch the pay-per-view and buy some Prime. No,
That's serious top 25 tomorrow matchups, Brian. College basketball, really good ones.
Oh, college basketball, massive day tomorrow. Definitely.
You got the football playoff, the 3 games, right?
Yep. Massive play tomorrow. Why, you going to dive in on one? You going to give an opinion? Here, I'll clip it as a short movie out if you want one.
No, I might come on the morning show though. We'll see.
Yeah, probably another morning show. Doo-doo-doo. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you. The other Andrew, we see both Andrew. It's dual Andrews dueling here tonight. Here on the
one's Andre and one's Andrew.
No, what's this Andrew?
Yeah, but the Andre Winfield.
I know. It's
I know what it's.
I know what you mean. One's Andrew and one's Andre Wingfield. Wingfield, shout out, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Hey, have yourself a wonderful Friday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back again Monday for the Tony's Picks Happy Hour. But hey, if you're looking for some NHL, as I said, loaded slate. See you guys to 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. The Daily Dangle going down the NHL slate for you on the Saturday. So definitely catch you guys then. Good luck. See you guys tomorrow.
Have a great weekend, guys. Good luck. Enjoy the games.